baseball gave us, Jazz? No, I'm serious. Look it up.
Hey, baseball fans, this is Chris Singleton, and welcome to the show.
Hello, baseball fans, and welcome. Major League Baseball on tap. It's the Washington Nationals going up against the Atlanta Braves. And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this. About to get started here. And today's starter, Spencer Strider. What do we need to know here about the right-hander?
Well, Boog, along with great stuff that he has consistency. I mean, this guy's got a proven track record. You know when he takes the ball and goes out there to compete, he's going to give you everything he's got. Unload the tank, try to pitch deep into the ball game, and he almost always finds a way to make it very tough on opposing lineups, even when he doesn't have his best stuff, and that is the mark of a true competitor.
And here it comes. C.J. Abrams stands in now and watches strike one. Left-hand batter waits. And now it's even up.
1-1.
And there's a ball.
Third pitch of this ball game, that one right in the zone, but it's called for a ball, man. That's frustrating, but you got to stay focused. Keep making that pitch. You're going to get the strike call.
Left-hand hitter waits. That catches the top part of the zone. That's strike two. Hit hard. That gets through.
He went up there and got it. With two strikes, I'm not going to leave this in the umpire's hands. I'm going to be aggressive. It was in a location where he could get those arms extended that he loves to do. So nice job right there coming back in that at bat.
Here's Lane Thomas. And the first pitch misses for ball one.
Good speed on the base pass. He handles the bat very well. I wouldn't be surprised if the skipper puts on some type of hit and run or run and hit.
Throw to first, and he's back in safely. The 1-0. That one missed.
This is one of those situations defensively where you can't try to do too much. You got to make sure that you field the ball cleanly and get one out first. It's going to be tough to get two with this kind of speed in the batter's box.
Good hitters count the 2-0. There's a strike.
Out there on the mound, he's setting the tone early with the fastball. 98 miles per hour up on the scoreboard.
Abrams aboard here at first with nobody out. Next pitch misses. Now 3-1. Chris, with that distraction and the speedy guy at first, he's in a favorable hitter's count.
Well, if nothing else, I mean, this is a great spot for a hitter to be in.
Calls it in, one away. So now the DH spot, Joey Meneses. And that's too high. And he deals. Foul back our way, and that's out of play. The pitch. And that one is inside.
He's going.
Runner on the move. He swings and fouls one off. Two down. And another ball. This to third. Dives, but it kicks off his glove. Still able to get it there in time. He keeps his composure and they get the out. And now it's Keibert Ruiz. First offering misses the mark. Two outs and one in scoring position. Next offering misses, and the count is 2-0. And a strike in there.
I mean, that's perfect location, right on the black. I mean, over and over again, this guy demonstrates the ability to hit those spots. They're so tough to do anything with as a hitter.
Next one misses. 3-1. Dominic Smith up next for Washington. Runner at second, 2 down. The 3-1 in for a strike, full count. Right-hander kicks, deals. Got him swinging. Some high cheese for strike 3. Nationals leave 1. And now the Braves will get their first crack at it. No score. Back after this on the show. Back here at the ballpark. And on the hill, the lefty, Patrick Corbin. Chris, how about a scouting report?
He may not dominate, but he always keeps the club in the game. If you can score runs, you have a really good chance to win with him on the mound today.
And here is Ronald Acuna Jr. Obviously a guy who makes good contact, hits for average, but one of the things in today's game, the value in the fact that he hits both righties and lefties. That's in there. It's 0-1. They're so reliant on the matchups nowadays, Chris, and it's huge when you don't have to sit a guy or platoon him.
When you can hit, both sides in terms of pitchers' arms, you're a guy that it's hard to take out of the lineup, and I think it's very important today when everything is under the microscope.
The next pitch misses. Ball 2. That misses, and now 3 balls and a strike.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
Rip to third. Over to Smith. 1 up, 1 down.
Batting second, the second baseman,
Ozzie Albies up to the plate. Swing and a ball lined out towards center. Nice grab on the run. And there's 2 away.
batting third, the third baseman.
Here's Austin Riley.
Yeah, Austin Riley is one of those guys that has a lot of barrels, usually amongst the tops in the league in average exit velocity year in and year out.
And there's the strike. Can't glove it cleanly.
We all know that that first inning can be a critical one in terms of guys settling in and the tone being set for the game. So this isn't what you're looking for on defense. 2-out errors are a lot like 2-out walks, but maybe even worse because your pitcher did his job to get what should have been the last out of that inning.
In the dirt. And the runner stays where he is. Riley off of first with 2 away. Next pitch misses. 2-0.
2-0 count. Great hitter at the dish. If you're going to miss, you've got to miss outside the zone. You miss inside the strike zone, you'll be asking the umpire for a new baseball.
Slice the other way. That's a base hit. Throw stops the lead runner at second. 2 on and 2 out.
Batting fifth, the designated hitter.
Here's Marcell Ozuna. Big time power. Foul ball. That one's in there, and it's 0-2. 2 outs, a couple of base runners at first and second. Swings and misses, struck him out. Chased the fastball up the ladder for strike 3. End of the first from Truist Park. No score. Welcome back. Top of the second. Dom Smith stands in.
Dom Smith.
Strider back to work. Good eye right there. That misses off the outside edge. Rusty behind the dish for us. Maybe the best name in the league.
Yeah, that's a solid one, no doubt. I mean, who's better to ask than you? I kind of wonder if Rusty is his actual name or just a nickname.
Yeah, no clue. That one misses. Ball 3.
Anyways, Rusty's got a good zone, very good on the corners of the plate, but he'll give pitchers a little bit above the letters and below the knees if they're earning it.
The 3-1. That one misses, so a leadoff walk. And now it's Luis Garcia. And that's in there for strike 1. Now a screamer into the outfield. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's one down.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
On the ground. The flip, Albies. Toss to second. Throw to first, but he beat it. And the batter now, Jake Alou. First pitch just misses. No score here in the second. That's inside.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. With that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
Next offering upstairs.
Well, I would expect in this 3-0 count, you're taking all the way. See if they'll walk you.
Number 30 in the on-deck circle for the Nats. Here's a 3-0. There's the strike.
Clearly taking all the way there in that 3-0 count. It was a cookie right down the middle.
Swing and a miss. 3-2 now.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitter's got to stay focused on the pitch.
3-2 now. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Batting ninth, the center fielder, Jacob Young.
So digging in, number 30. That misses the zone. 1-0. Righty to the plate. And that one is lifted in the air. Under it is Acuna to make the grab. And the inning is over. So the Nats leave a pair. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Bottom half of inning number 2. Now here is Michael Harris. I think when you contemplate him as a player, the first thing you think about is defense, and you think about that great arm.
I also think about the speed. If he can get on, that's going to give one more thing for that pitcher to think about.
Corbin, a former All-Star. He features a sinker, a slider, a four-seamer, a changeup, and he occasionally uses a curve. Over to Smith. That's one out, the bottom of the second.
Batting seventh, the catcher, Shaw.
So here's Murphy now. This is a guy who is very highly regarded defensively. Fun to watch him control stuff behind the plate. Good game caller, good at framing, but it's that big arm that really stands out.
Yeah, and because he's got the big arm, he pays attention to the running game and is sure to manage it.
Turned on, but foul wide of third.
When you have a catcher that can throw like that, a pitcher doesn't have to worry as much about the slide step. He can keep his mechanics intact and have a better opportunity of getting that hitter out with a swing and miss.
Abrams tosses the first, and that quickly 2 away.
Batting eighth, the left fielder, Kevin.
Here's Kevin Pillar.
This lineup's going to have to find a way to make him work a little harder out there on the mound. I mean, he is just mowing them down. He's settling in. You got to make him uncomfortable. Maybe step out of the box, call timeout, do whatever it takes.
Fair ball. And that rolls into the corner. Around first and hustling for second. And he'll make it safely. That's a double.
I really like that swing, man. He didn't just push it the other way through the infield. He drove it that way, and it kind of makes me think he was thinking opposite field as he stepped into the box. Got a pitch he liked, and he got it done. Runner in scoring position now, and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ballgame. Well, they're looking to get on the board first here after that clutch 2-out double made this inning interesting.
Here's Orlando Arcia. In there for strike one. The pitch. And that's down and away. Pillar on at second with 2 down. The 1-2. Swings and misses, struck him out.
Sometimes he wears the emotion on the sleeve, but that's okay as long as he's getting results. And right there, thrilled with the punch out to get out of a jam.
Back here in Atlanta, here's a speed threat, C.J. Abrams. He's someone that you might not describe as having elite level speed, but he can absolutely move, and it is a factor in his game. The wide to kick the pitch. That misses. Ball one.
Boog, this guy's definitely a plus runner, but what I love about him is that he goes all out every single time, never takes a break. It's guys like that, even though they don't have the elite speed, the fact that they're consistent with it, they make moves on the base paths.
2-0 to Cal. Here it comes. This one smashed down the right field line. And that's a fair ball. Around first, digging for two. Throws to second. Not in time. It's a double.
He was all over that one. Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
Lane Thomas digging in for the Nationals. He's 0 for 1. That one the other way. And that should be extra bases. Run scores easily, and it's 1-0. Fires to second too late, and he's got a double.
These guys today are so great with handling velocity. They're seeing high speeds day after day, and a nice job of turning that one around.
And now, Joey Meneses grounded out his first time. Swing and a pop-up. Makes the grab, one down.
Got the pitch that he wanted, just a little bit quick. Front shoulder open, backside collapsed a little bit, and the launch angle not where he needed it to be.
Now the catcher up to hit, Hebert Ruiz. That one's in there, 0-1. Strider checks the runner. Thomas back on a dive. Strider, one of the best strikeout pitchers in the game, and that certainly is a benefit to him when he's in a spot like this. Oh, and 2 now. And now 1 and 2.
Yeah, if you're going to be in the game in high leverage situations, you've got to be able to get the swing and miss and put hitters away.
And a pitch. And a ball evens the count. 1 out and a runner at second. The next offering misses. And the count is filled up.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Gets a piece and stays alive.
The idea was right.
Next offering is fouled back. Three-two. Caught him looking for the K.
Well, I think that was just a case of a hitter quitting on a pitch. He was looking fastball and didn't see it out of the hand and just left the bat on his shoulder. That was a changeup right over the plate. Probably not the location he was looking for, but the change of speeds is what fooled him, and he got the out.
Smith in the box with 2 gone and takes a look at a called strike. Next offering misses and 1 and 1. Tapped softly on the ground. Albies sends it to first, and that is that. But a run will score in the inning on this RBI double. It's now 1-0. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Bottom of the inning, stepping in, Ronald Acuna Jr.
The right fielder, Ronald.
See, here's a nugget on Ronald Acuna Jr. He's the youngest Braves player to win a Silver Slugger. He won it at age 21. You think about all the talent in the Braves organization. Chipper Jones, Andrew Jones, Freddie Freeman. Very impressive. Here's the 0-2. And ball one.
A sterling reputation of an organization and turning out so many great players, pitchers in the Hall of Fame, and for him just to put his name amongst that group this early in his career is so impressive.
Started to go after it. Now a look down to first. And no swing, says Jerry Hillsdale. And that one almost got him. Swing, and this one's bounced to the ground. And he picks it up in foul territory. And the pitch. Right side. Sneaks through, base hit. He puts it in his pocket, safe at first without a play.
Love how he became a really tough out with 2 strikes right there. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you've got to make them pay. And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
Here is Ozzie Albies up to hit. 0 for 1 so far.
One ball.
It's a pitch out, nothing doing, and that's ball one. Now snap throw to first. Acuna dives back in.
Well, here's a good opportunity in this inning to get on the scoreboard after that leadoff hit, and part of the order coming up right behind them. This is where they need to get going.
And a pitch. That one fouled off. On the ground left side. 6, 4, 3. And they turn the double play.
Got what he was looking for on the mound right there, and his infielders took care of business. Pretty textbook execution between short and second to turn that into 2 outs.
And next for Atlanta, Austin Riley. First pitch, and that's in for a strike. Riley goes 6 feet 3 inches, 240 pounds, and he's a former Silver Slugger recipient in the National League. And the 0-1. And a swing and a miss.
This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
Fly ball down the line. This has got a chance, and it is foul.
That was a nice bid right there to try to tie up this ball game. Just couldn't keep it from bending foul. He looked locked in on that swing. Pitcher better be careful with him right now.
Got him looking. That's a strikeout. Back at Truist Park, all set for the start of the inning. Here's the second baseman, Luis Garcia. The wind of the pitch. And that one just misses. A ball and no strikes. Ground ball, Austin Riley. On to first. And a quick out, number 1.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Here's the third baseman, Ildemaro Vargas. 0 for 1. He hit into a fielder's choice his first time. That's down and in. That one's in there. And the count 1-1. Popped up to the left. Into foul ground. Murphy takes it in for the out. 2 away down.
The left fielder, a move.
Two outs, base is empty. Here's the left fielder, Jake Alou. And that's in there for strike 1.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
Fly ball, pretty well struck right field. That's back. And it's off the top of the wall. And into second easily with a 2-out double.
Up next for Washington.
A lot of times in today's game, right fielders are able to get to a ball that stays in like that, but he hit that one pretty well. And if he hits it just a little bit different on the barrel, it's out of here easily. But there's nothing wrong with the extra bases right there.
So a man aboard, number 30, digging in for the Nationals. Flied to right his first time. This one popped up. Foul ground first base side. Squeezes it. And that is that. A double in the inning, but they leave him stranded. On now to the bottom of the 4th. It's the Nationals 1 and the Braves nothing. And welcome back. John Sciambi and Chris Singleton with you. And leading off the bottom of the 4th, Matt Olson. Corbin back to work. Called strike right there.
Boog, over 80% of his first pitches are strikes. You're doing that, you could have a really good day out there on the mound.
Check swing, went around, and it's 0-2. Ball one there. Next pitch is outside.
Well, he's not afraid to fall into a 2-strike count. Knows the strike zone very well, so much so that I think umpires will look at him and determine whether it's a ball or strike, if he swings or not.
Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. The pitch. Off the outside edge with that one, and now it's filled up.
Expect for that guy to come right at you with a fastball, something in the zone, because he does not want to allow the leadoff walk.
So now 3-2. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. 3-2 on the way. Goes down looking. And next is the designated hitter, Marcell Ozuna. Went down on strikes his first time through. He's not going to get cheated up there.
No, he's not. He's looking to do damage with every swing he takes.
In there, and it's 0-1. And there's a ball. One down, base is empty. Bounce to the right side. Smith steps on the bag. 2 up, 2 down.
Now batting, center fielder, Michael Harris.
And now it's going to be Michael Harris. It's amazing. We get a chance to talk to a lot of opposing managers. This guy scares managers on the other team as much as anyone.
And he gets to fly beneath the radar with the other more recognizable names in this lineup.
Next one misses, and it's 2-0. Now one missed.
He hasn't fallen first batter right here.
Next offering is in for a strike. And now the count filled up 3-2.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
Hammered on a line to the left, base hit. Now he'll turn for second. And he's in with a stand-up double.
Everything came together for him. Nice job at driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages, working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
So 2 down. Now it's the Atlanta catcher, Sean Murphy. He's 0 for 1. Pitch misses inside, and that's ball 1.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit's probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
There's a swing and a miss. Harris stands at second with 2 gone. Knocks it down, but they get the out at first, and that'll do it for the inning. So they can't do anything with a 2-out double. We played 4. It's the Nationals 1 and the Braves nothing. Back here at the ballpark, new inning getting started. Here's C.J. Abrams to hit.
C.J.
You know, this guy's great speed is in the back of that pitcher's mind. If he can get on, it's going to give him one more thing he's got to think about.
First offering, and it just misses. And the righty deals. That misses. 2 balls and a strike. And that one missing low.
Here's an opportunity to do some damage and perhaps unlock this offense. 3-1 count. Be ready to turn on a fastball.
The 3-1. Check swing. Tried to hold up. Now an appeal to third. And Mike Fillmore right on it. He says he held up.
Well, he tried to nibble right there and just missed his spot. Hitter didn't offer at it. Now he has somebody to worry about over at first.
Lane Thomas digging in for the Nationals. That one finds the zone. Strike 1.
There it was, a high velocity fastball in the zone. I think a little frustration from walking the previous hitter. He's got good stuff. Pitch inside the zone and trust it.
The 0-1. And there's the strike. Kicks and deals. Foul ball, still 0-2. Kicks and fires. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Finished him off by blowing it by him up high, but they did a really nice job of setting that pitch up. The plan of attack early on was to keep everything down around the knees, so that was a good call to change his eye level and run it by him for the K.
Joey Meneses will hit next. Move to first, and he's back in there. And a pitch out, but nothing going on. That one catches the zone, and it's 1-1.
That's a great take right there. Even though it's a strike, with the situation, runner on first base, you want to keep the ball off the ground. And you swing at that pitch, most likely you roll into a double play.
Ball to strike. Acuna after it. Pulls it in on the run. 2 down.
Up next for Washington, the catcher, Hebert Ruiz.
Now here is Hebert Ruiz, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. In there for strike 1.
Well, if he's going to steal second, you want him to go early in the count. That way he's not a distraction to the hitter at the plate. Go ahead and get it out of the way so the hitter can focus on the pitch.
And the right-hander deals. And down on strikes he goes. That's out number 3. So it's no runs on no hits, no errors, and 1 left on. Last half of the 5th coming up. It's the Nationals 1 and the Braves nothing. Welcome back. We head to the bottom of the 5th. So now to the plate for Atlanta, Kevin Pillar. And a pitch. A little bit low. And now 2-0.
Looks like he's being a little cautious with him in this at bat after doubling the first time up. Doesn't want to make another mistake.
The wind and the pitch. That one missed. Now 3-0. Orlando Arcia in the on-deck circle. There's a strike. In the air, out towards left center. That's down. One hops off the wall. Safe at second with nobody out, and he represents the tying run.
Well, that may end up being an at-bat we go back to later on when this game is over. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. The ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it. Now a pretty big at-bat coming up with a chance to even this ball game up.
So up next, Orlando Arcia. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. That one is absolutely belted. Out of here! He circles the bases, and that gives him a lead. It's 2-1.
Good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
So the batting order turns over. Ronald Acuna Jr. next up for the Braves. And there's a foul ball.
You know, these Braves, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. We've already seen 8 line drives from them, and it's always a good sign when the ball is jumping off your bat. And that's what this offense has been doing so far today.
And now the lefty. Hard ground ball, base knock.
Pretty tough for the infielders to do anything with that one. He pulled it hard into the outfield, and even when you keep it on the ground, it feels great when you hit a missile like that. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Ozzie Albies digs in now. A switch hitter batting right. Step off, throw to first. Acuna dives back in. That one's in there, 0-1.
With the big bats coming up and a home run already surrendered, he's really going to have to execute against these next couple of batters.
And here it comes.
Well, he's gotten ahead with 2 pitches down in the zone. He has plenty of options right here. He can go up, he can go away, he can add velocity, he can subtract.
And he deals. Now he can't squeeze it behind the plate, and an excellent job keeping it right there. Acuna on at first, nobody out. On the ground right side, 4, 6, 3, but it's not in time, and they just get 1. Now at the plate, Austin Riley. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads.
Part of the order coming through now, and with 1 home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
And first offering is fouled off. That's in there.
Now there's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. It's going to be tough on the hitters if he can mix that in whenever he wants.
And the 0-2. He goes down looking.
Well, I'm not really sure why he let that one go by. I mean, out of the hand, it had a lot of the strike zone. Sure, it had some good arm side run at the end to move to the outside part of the plate. But with 2 strikes, you got to be ready to swing it there, and you can't leave it in the umpire's hands.
Here is Matt Olson, 1 for 2. Swung on, belted. That's back. And it's gone. The Rockets 1 to right, and they add a couple more. It's 4-1.
Slider right down the middle of the plate. It's like slow motion for a hitter. You're just licking your chops, waiting for it to arrive, and you want to hit it a long way, and he did.
Marcell Ozuna next up for the Braves. And that's in there for strike 1. Here comes a pitch. On the ground right side, and it stays fair. Now he turns and heads for second. The throw in. Not in time. He's got a double.
2 consecutive base hits for these guys here. He was definitely late on that pitch, but he didn't get beat. He got the bat on plane and just kept his hands tight to shoot it down the first base line for the knock.
So digging in, Michael Harris. Inside corner, that's a strike. And it's 0-1.
Well, they've been able to score 4 runs off of him in this inning, and this is where you want to just max out. Get as much as you can. Give him one of those tough innings where it's going to be hard for him to recover in the next one.
2 outs. Hit weakly on the ground. Over to Smith. That is the inning. But the long ball was working in this inning. Not once, but twice. It's now 4-1. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. All set for the top of the sixth. Now it's Dominic Smith.
First baseman, number 22.
Smith, 27 years old, a former first-round pick back in 2013. The right-hander back to work. That's a little bit low.
You know, these Nationals looking to string together better at bats when they have runners on, but it just hasn't happened for them yet. They only have one hit with runners in scoring position, so a lot of squandered opportunities. It's tough because those are moments you just can't get back.
Next offering is fouled back. And down on strikes. And that's one out as they get the leadoff hitter in the sixth.
Well, he really filled up the strike zone in that at bat until that final pitch. And as a hitter, you sense that they're coming after you, not dancing around the strike zone. They want to attack, and so you kind of get into swing mode, and you have to protect the plate. That's when you become really susceptible to something that makes you chase, and that's exactly what happened right there.
And here is Luis Garcia. That's in for a strike. The pitch. That one at triple digits. And 1-2.
This is a very important inning here. After scoring all those runs, you want your pitcher to come out and just mow them down. The offense has worked hard. It's shut down inning time.
That one back up the middle, and it gets through.
Back against the wall with 2 strikes, but found a way. Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down.
Ildemaro Vargas digging in for the Nationals. And that is cut on and missed. That's strike one.
Now these guys definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ball game.
And a pop-up right side, foul territory. And Acuna able to make the grab. And there's 2 down.
Maybe caught that one off the end just a little bit. Couldn't quite barrel it up enough to really drive it.
Jake Alou digging in for the Nationals. He swings and hits a fly ball center field. And that'll fall for a base hit.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. When you flare a ball out behind second base, it's really a tough spot for anyone to get to, and you're never trying to do that as a hitter, but when you do, I tell you what, you're yelling at it the entire way to get down.
And now number 30. First pitch, and that's in for a strike. Garcia, the lead runner at second. Alou on at first with 2 down. That one's in there. No balls, 2 strikes.
And a bat like this is almost over as it begins. In this situation, you have no idea what the next pitch is going to be. You just got to hope that you can make contact.
The 0-2. Outside. 2 on, 2 outs. Just misses with that one.
It's a good take.
swings and misses. It's a strikeout. So they strand a pair. 7, 8, 9 due up in the home half of the inning. It's the Braves 4 and the Nats 1. Back now for the bottom of the 6th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Thaddeus Ward.
And this could be a pretty critical point in this game. They're hoping he's the guy to keep them within striking distance.
Here's Sean Murphy.
Leading up for the Braves, the
Ward,
catcher,
26 years old. He's actually a former Rule 5 draft pick. The wind of the pitch. Good eye right there.
1-0.
Next offering is fouled back. Swing and a miss. And the count 1-2. Battling here as he fouls it away.
Really great change of speeds. He goes off the off speed to the fastball, and the hitter doesn't know what's coming next.
Keeps the at bat going with a foul ball. The 1-2. Just off the inside edge. Check swing. Now we'll look down to first. No swing. 3-2 now. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again.
Now he's desperately looking for that swing and miss. He's going to have to just change speeds a little bit, try to move it around, create just a little bit of illusion at the end.
3-2. There's a swing and a drive. That's back there. And that one is gone. Sean Murphy circles the bases. And they add a run. It's 5-1.
Pitch he wanted to hit, spent on some other pitches in this at bat, was very patient, and it paid off.
And here is Kevin Pillar. There's a strike.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
Right-handed reliever. And a swing and a miss there.
Didn't recognize off speed. Thought it was fastball. A little bit out in front.
And it's even up.
These first two hitters really making him work out there. Already 14 pitches this inning.
Bounce to third. And it gets by him.
Oh, this has been a really nice game at the plate for him. He looks locked in. Turned on it nicely. Definitely a little out in front of the pitch, but he didn't hook around it too much and was able to keep it fair down the line.
Now, Orlando Arcia. That one ripped. This one's got a chance. And that one's gone. The two-run shot, his second home run of the game. It's 7-1. That's their fourth home run of the game.
They can't stop, and they won't stop hitting home runs in this one, Boog. They're clearly feeding off of each other at the dish. Took on the big part of the yard for that home run and just barely got it over the wall. I thought for a second he brought it back out there too. Gave it a great effort, but you know those plays are so tough to pull off. And I'm sure he'd love to have another shot at it.
Now on the mound for the Nationals, Corey Abbott. He's being eased into the game here with the bases empty. Back to the leadoff spot in the Braves lineup. Ronald Acuna Jr. next up for the Braves. And the first offering is not close. Singing Acuna is one of the most talented players in the game. Rewind, he debuted in 2018. He was only 20 years old. So 2 balls and no strikes.
Yeah, I can't imagine, Boog. I mean, when I was 20 years old, I was still trying to figure things out in college. And now you're a kid with all the cameras on you, playing in front of thousands of people.
That just missed. He walked him on 4 pitches.
It all just came apart right there. 4-pitch walk, and guy at the plate was not going to help him out by swinging at something out of the zone.
Now the number 2 hitter, Ozzie Albies.
2018, he went on to win the National League Rookie of the Year that year. Just showed how he was setting the table for a really great career.
First pitch, and he just misses.
One of the things for me was just how comfortable he was, the exuberance that he brought to that dugout and to that clubhouse. You saw Atlanta Braves organization that's normally pretty straight-laced, buttoned up, having a lot more fun.
Next offering is fouled back. And it is 2-1. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Andres Machado, the hard-throwing righty, is up and loosening. Nobody out. Runner at first. Next pitch misses. And now 3-1. And there's the strike.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
Fights it off. He'll see another. Right-hander kick steals. Good plate appearance there. Able to take the walk.
Very close off the outside corner. Could have easily been called a strike in that location.
So up next, Austin Riley.
Not the easiest thing when you're talking about a guy that's, perhaps is going to be in the rotation, maybe a long relief guy, to not start an inning, to come into an inning with pressure on it and try to get yourself comfortable. Some guys are just more confident if they can track that first pitch out of the hand of the pitcher. They don't care if they fall behind 0-1.
And now the count is even. Acuna at second. Albies at first with no outs. Not close with that one. Now 2 balls and a strike.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
Fly ball down the line. Thomas under it. Puts the squeeze on it. Runner tags at second. And he makes it up to third with 1 away.
Now back, first baseman, Matt Olson.
And now it's Matt Olson's turn to hit. He's already homered here in this one. And it's fouled away. Oh, and 1 now. They say you win.
No balls, 2 strikes.
And that one moves his feet. And a 1-2. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Well, when you commit to throwing an inside fastball to your glove side across the strike zone, especially with 2 strikes, if you're going to miss, you want to miss off the plate in. You do not want to leave it out over the heart of the plate. So that was excellent execution on that pitch. Really tied him up, and he couldn't get a piece at all.
Ozuna in the box now. No balls and a strike. Fought off foul. Got him swinging. But the long ball was working in this inning. Not once, but twice. It's now 7-1. You're dialed into the show. Back here in Atlanta, we go to the top of the 7th. Leading off, C.J. Abrams.
C.J. Abrams.
The pitch. That's in there. That's strike 1. The Braves bullpen has some activity. Brad Hand getting ready to come in for manager Brian Snitker. Jimenez getting cranked up as well. Now the 0-1. And a swing and a miss.
Really consistent release point. He's been able to pitch up and down and have excellent command in both locations.
Swing and a miss. Couldn't catch up to the heater.
Just blown away in that at bat. 3 fastballs, all strikes. He wasn't even able to foul one off. There's not much you can take away from an at bat like that as a hitter, other than maybe there's something wrong with your eyes. He's got to have better timing on the fastball next time.
And first offering is fouled off.
99 pitches, about to throw his 100th here in the 7th inning. This is where you really start looking for any signs of fatigue.
The next offering misses. And that is ball 1. There's a strike. Next pitch inside. 2-2.
Really good run, perhaps a little bit too much on that 2-seamer. Couldn't hold the corner.
And a swing and a line drive at a right field. It gets down, base hit.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
Joey Meneses, the next to hit.
Almost drove one out of here last time up. Flied out to the warning track.
In there, and it's 0-1.
0-1.
Righty delivers. Field. And there are 2 outs.
The bat. The catcher. Hebert Ruiz.
Up now for Washington, Hebert Ruiz.
Went down looking on 3 pitches last time. Let's see if he can be a little more aggressive right here.
Just missed.
1 ball, no strike.
The pitch. In there at the knees for a strike. That's a strike. One, 2 now. Swing and a high fly ball, pretty well struck right field. Acuna going back on this one and brings it in at the wall. This one pretty well decided at this point. 7th inning stretch time. It's the Braves 7 and the Nats 1. Bottom of the 7th. Now in for the Braves, Michael Harris. Singy, you got to appreciate a guy who's this good defensively. I mean, watching him track balls in the outfield, it is beautiful. And the first pitch misses for ball one. So how much does his speed factor into his ability to go get it?
It's heartbreaking for the hitter because off the bat, he thinks this ball's going to get down. Because of that speed and the ability to make up so much ground, he enters the picture and breaks a guy's heart.
The 1-1 is fouled off.
There's one guy that I can think about, Boog, who started as a third baseman, Alex Gordon, and then became an elite perennial Gold Glover out in left field for the Kansas City Royals. But he's a guy, when you watch him play, you would imagine that that's all he ever played in his life was the outfield.
Blows the high heat past him. That's a strikeout.
Boog gets talked about a lot, but a good high fastball in a two-strike situation, it's just become such a problem for hitters in more recent years. With all of the emphasis by pitchers on developing that spin rate, having a good grip on the baseball, those high fastballs, they kind of look like to the hitter that they're rising, even though they're not, but they're not decreasing in velocity and spin rate. So very difficult to get the barrel on it.
Yeah, some guys just have instincts, right? I mean, that's the way it goes. We talk about Larry Walker, the Hall of Famer, and his instinct on the bases, despite the fact that he didn't play a ton of baseball as a kid. The wide, the kick, and the 1-2. Spoils the two-strike pitch, and he'll see another. I remember Mark Kotsay was a real good defensive outfielder. Good instincts, not great speed. The punch out there, 2 down.
Frustrating end to the at-bat for the hitter, and I'm sure that's going to sit on him for a little while. You want to be ready to hit the fastball. Sometimes you can overthink things, and I think that was the case right there.
Pilar in the box now as he leaves that one up high. Two balls, no strikes to count.
Yeah, and I figured you would get Kotsay into this because you had a free dinner at his house the other night.
That is true. Off the plate inside, 3 balls, no strikes. Three-0 down. And there's a strike. In the air, center field. Number 30 moving under it. Drops into the glove. And that is the 3rd out of the inning. Braves are set down 1-2-3. And they're on top 7-1. So they turn to the lefty in this spot, Brad Hand.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
And here's the first baseman, Dominic Smith.
The first baseman, number 22, Dominic Smith.
The pitch. And that's outside. Hand, multi-time all-star. He features a slider, a four-seamer, and he works in a sinker. The lefty, the 1-0.
Big at bat right here. He did the team thing, took until he got a strike. Now he's got to go to work, shorten up that swing a little bit, do whatever it takes to get on base.
And the pitch. Smith tries to check his swing. Now a look to third. And that's a swing according to umpire Mike Fillmore. And a 1-2 again. Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. Yeah, the 1-2 misses to even the count. Line drive, base hit.
Showed a lot of fight with 2 strikes in that AB. Maybe a little out front of the pitch right there, but he squared it up pretty good, and he kept it inside the line. And just a really nice job on the other side by the defense to hold that to a long single.
Luis Garcia digging in for the Nationals. Ball 1, no strikes.
If you're going to get something going, this is the time to do it. You get the leadoff man on. Everybody's got to look over the shoulder and say, I'm just going to keep the line moving. Don't try to do too much.
And a pitch. Line drive. Fair ball. Lead runner touches second, headed for third. And now runners at the corners. Nobody out.
That's back-to-back singles for him. Ripped that one down the line and kept it fair. And even when you hit it that far out front, you still have to keep your hands tight to your body so you don't hook around that baseball and put it in foul territory. And that right there was perfect.
So they're at the corners now. Now the third baseman, Ildemaro Vargas. And first offering is fouled off. And that's down and away.
1-1.
Next offering is in for a strike.
All sliders so far in this at bat to get ahead in the count, and clearly shows there was a game plan in mind for how to attack him in the box.
And down on strikes he goes, and 1 away. And now up for Washington, Jake Alou.
Jake Alou.
That one's in there, 0-1.
Really good job in this spot to get ahead in the count. He's going to have to continue, finish off this hitter.
That's towards center. Harris after it. Got it. Really had to move for that catch. And there's 2 down. Number 30
Now,
digging in for the Nationals.
Jacob Young.
Inside, and it hit him. And now the bases are loaded.
Well, that pitch right there didn't even sniff the zone. He was all out of whack on that delivery.
So the lineup flips over. Next to hit for the Nats, C.J. Abrams. Foul ball there. Smith on third. Garcia at first. 2 out of the inning. And a foul ball. The pitch. And that one is inside, ball 1. And now 2-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Left-hand batter waits. And now it's 3-2.
The guy at the plate could recognize slider out of the hand. Didn't stay in the tunnel very long in terms of depth and perception. He knew right away it was an off-speed pitch.
Ball 4. He's walked in a run.
He's really gotten himself into a mess out there and now forces home a run with the walk. This inning's definitely getting away from him.
Lane Thomas getting ready to hit. Strike 1.
No ball, 1 strike.
The 0-1. And that's through there for a strike.
Oh, this guy's so comfortable hitting with 2 strikes. Even a good pitch early in the at-bat. If he's not ready to pull the trigger, he's not worried if he gets to an 0-2 count.
Swing and a miss, and that is that. So they get 1, but end up leaving the bases loaded. Home half of inning number 8 straight ahead. It's the Braves 7 and the Nationals 2. And welcome back. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Orlando Arcia.
Orlando Arcia.
And a pitch. And that one fouled off. Turned on, but that's foul down the third baseline. The 0-2. On a line, base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
I'd say a mistake pitch in an 0-2 count. Too good of a pitch to hit right there. You have to expand the zone. Keep that leadoff man off first base.
And here is Ronald Acuna Jr. This guy has turned into a beast. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Runner at first with no outs here. Fouled off left side. At the belt and fires. On the ground right side. 4, 6, 3. And they turn the double play.
I think 4-6-3 double plays like that are way tougher than these guys make it look sometimes, because no matter how you do it, the feed from the second baseman is a tough one. That's where footwork really comes into play, but right there, very well done.
Albies in the box here. Lets that one go for a ball.
With 2 out and nobody on, you want to go right after this guy. He's the number 2 hitter, which means if he gets on, you've got some thunder coming up behind him.
And now 2-0. There's a strike. The wide to kick the pitch. And that one hammered back there. That one is gone. Ozzie Albies goes yard, and they add to the lead. It's 8-2.
Looks like this guy was looking out over the plate, but he was ready to turn on the inside fastball. So direct to the pitch, absolutely blasted out of this ballpark.
And next for Atlanta, Austin Riley. There's the strike. And a foul ball.
Looked like you got a little excited on that fastball. Got to think to yourself, I want to stay up the middle. That way, if you're a little bit early, you hit it.
Well, that's a strikeout, and that'll do it for the inning. One more for Atlanta on the homer. Last chance coming up here for the Nationals. Joe Jimenez on to pitch here.
Compared to some days, this is a pretty low leverage appearance for him, so he should be fairly free and easy out there. Still have to keep yourself sharp and attack the strike zone.
Joey Meneses digging in for the Nationals.
The designated hitter.
Jimenez, a 6'3" righty, 275 pounds, and they went out and made a trade for him last season. And here it comes. That's to third. Fires across the diamond. One up, one down.
Now batting, the catcher, Hebert Ruiz.
Hebert Ruiz digging in for the Nationals. First offering misses the mark. Bullpen activity starting up now. Number 51 appears to be getting loose. Johnson warming up as well. Kicks and fires. And that one is inside. Taps softly to the right side. Olsen takes it himself, and they're down to their last out.
Hey, man, 4 pitches, 2 outs. That is an excellent pace.
So it's their last chance in this one. Up now for Washington, Dominic Smith, as the Nationals are down to their final out. And that's in there for strike one. Ground ball right side. And they put the tag on him for the out.
When you hit 5 balls out of the yard, you expect to win. Some teams live and die by the long ball. Today, these 5 homers, they really led them to victory.
8-2 the final here for Chris Singleton and our entire crew. I'm John Shabby saying so long.
For our ball game this afternoon, for the victorious Atlanta Braves, 8 runs on 14 hits, no errors. They left 7 men on base. For the Nationals, 2 runs, 9 hits, 1 error. They left 12 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 13 minutes. Ladies and gentlemen, on behalf of the Braves and everyone at Truist Park, we'd like to thank you for attending and remind you to please drive home safely. Thank you.